But where is it? My favorite picture is where they've got the warning sign of "Do not put electrical lights on it."
Yeah, that's just pretty cool.
So, oh yeah, I
Hi everybody, I'm Ken Ivey and this is Manitowoc Buzz, live on location with...
Hey, Lisa Carlson here. Delighted we're at the Manitowoc Visitors and Convention Bureau. Did I say that right?
Very good.
I forgot area.
Manitowoc Area Visitor and Convention Bureau.
And this is
it's
Jason
a long
Ring.
title.
This is Jason
So,
Ring.
Thank you for coming out.
The man behind this Visitor Center Bureau area,
Well,
Manitowoc.
this is our visitor center, and I always like to say we have two separate things going on here. Out front here, this is our visitor center, and when we go behind that door, you slip into the offices of the Visitor and Convention Bureau. So out here, we're all about greeting the visitor, welcoming them to our community, and showing them all the great activities our community has to offer.
But technically, the whole building is the Visitor Center.
Technically,
Okay.
yes. Even the bathrooms.
I just want to make sure.
The basement storage area,
I don't want to get lost.
it's all visitor center.
Awesome.
Yep.
And so tell me, what on average, in the summer months, because we are definitely busier in the summer, what do you see in traffic-wise? How many people do you greet?
Yeah, busy weekday like this, we could see more than 100 visitors come through the visitor center on a day like today, and even busier on the weekends.
That's great.
Through the entire year, we get about 20,000 people through the doors of the visitor center.
And that's not even including the people in the vestibule that can't get in.
No, and you know what? After 5 o'clock, our information is available to people right inside the little entryway there, so they can still get visitor guidance and visitor information even when our office is closed.
Yeah, excellent. So it could be more than 20,000.
It could be.
It could be like 50,000. You wouldn't even know it.
Yeah, we just don't count those people that come after 5.
We should like get a ticker thing for the door.
The door? You can try that.
All right, so I see there's quite a bit. I don't want to direct your camera too much, but you give popcorn out, which is...
This is our refreshment center for guests that come to visit us here. But as you pan around the visitor center, we have our recreation area over here with activities like museums and golf and state events and activities. And as you can
So say that again. This is the recreation area.
So charter fishing, golf, very popular right now with PGA going on. Then we have some information on services like the relocation. We have things here like the symphony orchestra, performances at the Capitol Civic Center, all sorts of great things for doing things in our area.
Excellent.
Where do you go? Always look at the camera. Always looking at the camera, right? Is that what they teach you?
So we are talking about golf, and the PGA is happening soon, or now actually.
Yes.
So here's the tip that I learned. So you've golfed.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And when somebody swings the ball, or they hit the ball and they miss, what do most people think is the reason?
They pick their head up.
They pick their head up. I just learned that's a lie. That's a lie, because your pros just taught me yesterday. All right, so you've got this. When you lift your head up, your arms don't move. But when you lift your body up, your spine, it moves there. So it's the spine that moves. I got to use my tail.
The head is connected to the spine. If you lift your head, you move your spine. I'm going to go with head. Do you golf a lot?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But for golf pros.
But you waggle really good.
Yeah, I waggle pretty good. All right, so great. So entertainment, relocation. This is the side that you would kind of gravitate to.
Yep. Then as we continue along, we have information for people to help them plan their visits to other parts of the state as well.
Sure.
And then the great thing is these destinations have our visitor's guide in their lobby, so people that are visiting there can find out about Manitowoc and Two Rivers and want to come visit us here.
I have to note that we definitely need every child to have one of these, or adult. You see our Watch Me Grow?
With the fish chart. How tall is she? A musky tall?
Am I musky tall? I am Lake Sturgeon tall.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, this is cool. How do I get one?
long time ago, the Department of Tourism was
Long
giving
time
those away.
ago. Well,
So-
you missed it, folks. You should have been here then.
And
And then still more
lucky
statewide.
to save ours. And then actually, we have other statewide destinations. And then, for our friends that are taking the Badger across the lake, we can get them some information on some activities to do when they get across the lake into Michigan as well.
Have you taken the Badger?
I love the Badger.
Yeah.
It is by far the best way to get to Michigan from Wisconsin.
Did you take it at 1 a.m.?
I have taken it both ways, forwards and backwards in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night?
And the trip is just a lot of fun.
It's
I
easy.
mean, I enjoy it, and when you do it late at night, you sleep most of the way. So
Yeah.
having those waves lull you to sleep, it's pretty nice.
It is. Yeah. So
So-
good. Awesome. Paraphernalia or items to purchase here.
We do. We have a retail section, and we try to do some Manitowoc themed things. So cookie cutters are something that we do better than any place in town, and
That's
they
for
all have
sure.
some nautical themes to them. Here's our Kite Fest, official Kite Fest cookie cutter,
Look at that.
and then the ones that look like lighthouses, we have a little card on there that talks about our lighthouses. So,
That's smart right there.
and then here we also have one on the Badger, and our little card
How
talks
did you do
about
that?
that.
Did you like custom design these?
Yeah.
Jason's out back with a ball peen hammer,
Yeah, I am not
slugging these things out.
So what would you say is your favorite part about being part of the visitor center in general?
Well, we're the official positive image of Manitowoc. There's really nothing more positive than the image a visitor has when they come to our community and are seeing it for the first time or seeing it for the 100th time if they're a visitor that keeps coming back year after year. And it's just the energy that we put out in our visitor center is incredibly positive for our community. And we're people here are looking to have fun, and we're looking to show them a good time. So that's the essence of my job, is showing people a good time. Makes for a pretty enjoyable work day.
I know you a little more than just being the guy here. So any chance that we might get a bacon fest? Big cities have this, so.
It's funny you mention that, because I have a personal bacon fest.
Yeah.
That's about 30 people big and fills my backyard pretty well. And the friends keep joking, we should grow this thing and get sponsors and take it to a park. And I said, well, then it would no longer be my fun social activity, it would be work.
Well, yes,
so
yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
The problem with a bacon fest would be then I'd have to work it.
Yeah,
I would have to be on the clock.
You can delegate.
Oh, and then people would be like, "We have a bacon fest. Why isn't Jason here?" And
Oh, just something to think about. So
It
if
is.
you would like a bacon fest, contact Jason and we'll get it going.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you're gonna make my phone ring off the hook.
What's the number here? 920.
686-3070.
See, he wants it.
All the
See?
bacon you can eat.
All the bacon you can eat. But in saying that,
Sponsors dependent.
tell us a little bit more about not only just visitors that come just because they're touring or vacationing or whatnot, but conferences and things that you do in that nature that are not just touristy for vacation, but more like business.
Absolutely. Our office, one of the things that we don't get a lot of notoriety for is what we do to bring events to our area. Convention planners, meeting planners, sports tournament organizers, they don't go to destinations they don't know about. And so we have an effort where we have a sales manager who works in our office, and I can introduce you to her before the show is over. But Karen goes out and she meets with people who are interested in planning events and bringing them to our area. And she works to find them hotel accommodations. She works to find them meeting space. And when you think of meeting space, you might automatically think of the Holiday Inn or the Best Western. But we actually have incredible meeting spaces inside some of our attractions, like the Rara West Art Museum has great spaces for meetings and events. The Wisconsin Maritime Museum can move some of their exhibits out of the way and have a really big area for meetings, really formal dinners, even unique nautically themed dinners. So they can do some really cool things at some of our attractions that you wouldn't necessarily think of as a place to have a meeting, but we can definitely work with them to host you.
Okay, Jason, so tell me, I've seen this map, and I know it's the United States.
It is.
It's good, geography.
And the world.
And the world, in the world. Tell me what this is all about.
Well, we have a visitor's log on our counter, and we ask visitors to sign in and tell us where they're from. But sometimes visitors are shy about writing their name down and telling us where they're from. But what they'd love to do is stick a pin in our map and
Stick
show
a
us
pin in it.
where they've come from. And the great thing is we do this map every year, And what we find is that we get visitors from all 50 states that come and visit us here. So I always try and look now where we're at, and I'm like, we don't have a Utah yet, but I'm confident before the end of summer,
You're like, put the intention
somebody
out
will
there.
come in. So if you know somebody from Utah visiting, send them over to the visitor center and have them put a pin here in our map.
So what's the most interesting one this year so far?
You know what? Some of the world destination folks are always very interesting for us. So we had actually a group of students from Kamigawa, Japan, which is our sister city, come in and put a pin in to represent their city. But we've had New Zealand represented. We have several pins in Germany and Europe. And again, because we've had a lot of German people settle in our area, a lot of people trace their genealogy and come visit where it's, so that's where we get some of the German travelers from.
Awesome.
China folks from there, as well as Thailand. So
Oh, great.
yeah, it's great to be able to see where those folks come from, but to recognize that Manitowoc is a worldwide destination for people to visit to.
It is.
So, and people that live here don't really think of us as a destination that people visit. But this kind of is that justification that shows that people do really travel here.
People like
from most
coming
of the
here.
area. Yep.
It's pretty here.
Absolutely. We have we have one of the best stretches of Lake Michigan coastline anywhere.
We do.
And I'll put our stretch up against Michigan side any day. So.
Well, this is the portion where we share what's coming up and events going on. It could be today, it could be next weekend, or the weekend after. So, which of you guys got one you can't wait to share?
Oh,
I knew it.
Pull it out.
she's been on the camera the whole time. So here's one for the Lakeshore. They've got a rummage sale starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's
Yes.
yes. Starting tomorrow, which is Thursday. So it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I just woke up yesterday, folks. So some slack here. Looks like it's going to be 1 to 6 p.m. most days. On Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And that's at the shelter, the Lakeshore. I'm just going to get the address. No, it doesn't show. Well, you know it.
You Google it.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's on 8th Street.
It's on it.
Wait,
Yes.
sure.
Way down at the end.
Just,
Yeah.
just follow the trail of Los Angeles.
Aw,
That's what it's all about.
it is. While you're there, pick up a pen. Because you need one.
It's empty, 2 or 3.
Don't go there without intending to bring one.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a rummage set, so you can buy cool stuff, but you can also.
You would be Trump does on that one. But not Donald Trump, I'm just saying. Sorry.
All right.
That was Trump.
So, Ken's event. Ken carries his around in his pocket, and that's a great place to look for events. One place that I like to go for my events is www.manitowoc.info. And you click on the calendar of events, and it will give you a whole listing of events. But in our office, what we do is we like to post them here on our events board. And there are times here when this board is overflowing and we're making up spots to stick stuff and they're hanging off the sides. But a great upcoming event is the Carol Rose Webster Run Walk coming up this weekend. With that, next week going on, and for the next few Wednesdays, is trivia at the Capitol Civic Center. And they also have a Cool Tuesdays where they're doing kind of a jam band and jazz activities. So really neat activity there to use the Capitol during summer nights. So when it's hot outside, it's cooler at the Capitol. So I don't. I have no rhythm for that. Spoken word poetry is my jam.
Yeah?
No,
Really?
no,
No, come on.
no.
I would love to see you go. Come to Manitowoc, where we just fly those
No,
words.
no.
Oh, I want to know.
No.
Okay. Bacon
but-
Fest and Slam Jam.
No. All right. Looking at our poster still, there are so many activities to talk about, and I only have a little time for you. But let me tell you about Lakeshore Balloon Glow coming up this following weekend. Not this one, the following weekend, the 21st. It will be at the Farmers Market Park downtown, and it'll be at least 6 balloons going into the air, and one of them will be a specialty balloon, so it'll have a unique theme to it, and it'll be kind of oddly shaped for the non-traditional balloon.
Like Snoopy?
I can't say what the shape it is, but
Like Donald Trump?
it will be a very exciting balloon.
Cool.
They don't actually fly; they'll just inflate them and make them glow at night. It's very cool.
It can't be Donald Trump because his hair flies.
You'll like it. You'll like to see that.
It's like, stop talking to me, son.
speaking of flying, I have to take this thing over. With these two, I gotta keep talking, or they're gonna get words in. A Kite Fest. It's been going on for more than 10 years now, and we're really excited to have it at Nashotah Beach. We'll have a new stage in place to be able to show that off. So thank you, Rotary, for your donation to make that stage possible. And that event will be awesome. Labor Day weekend every year. Kites on Saturday and Sunday. And then the following weekend after that, of course, Rotarians know, and hopefully non-Rotarians know, Lobster Fest is going on. So you get to come out and eat on of a lobster. If you don't like lobster, there's shrimp and but also hot dogs and other food items available.
Cheesecake.
Yes.
Cheesecake.
Very good cheesecake. With that, Sputnik Fest going on the very same weekend as Lobster Fest. So maybe you're like me and you can try and attend both events. So you get your wacky weirdness on the 12th with Sputnik Fest, and then you take that costume and you wear it to Lobster Fest. People will understand.
See, he's
I did it
spoken
the
from
first time.
experience.
The first time I was in Lobster
Catch
Fest,
the love guard.
there were these alien-looking people.
Yep. We welcome everybody to eat lobster.
And remember, it's our Manitowoc County Fair is coming up next
That's
week.
right,
Or
that's
2
right.
weeks? 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Sure, yeah.
Great time, I'm telling you. It's just, you drop the kids off, go. Unless
Or
unless
you take
they're,
them by the hand and lead them through all the exhibits
wait.
that the 4-Hers do.
oh wait, that's what a good mother does.
You get them a wristband and you take them on the rides, but not the really spinny ones because you don't want them to get sick.
But I love food, and I'm going to plug it. The Newton Meats steak sandwich,
Yeah.
the best. They sell it at the bar that's at the band shell, like the real band shell that's
Yep.
permanent.
I know which one
You know.
Oh, because
So
they also
good.
have the pulled pork there
Mm.
with coleslaw on it, because that's how you eat pulled pork.
Of course you do.
It's, yeah.
Little Fritos on there too.
And then food's on a stick. I mean, how many of us eat food on a stick when they go
That's
to
right.
the county fair?
Whatever you can put on a stick, eat it.
Yeah.
Just-
And of course, if you don't have like butter dripped on your shirt, you didn't get a Karen Corner.
Oh,
Or
well, yeah,
anything
right.
else for that
That's
matter.
very good too. Food is fantastic. Everywhere you go, it's good.
I've never been to
Oh, Ken.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
that. It's almost 4 years.
Yeah, you go this year.
You
Just
gotta-
to
You
eat.
gotta find out. I think
I'm
it's.
trying to ease into this whole.
Manitowoc. There's so much to do, and remember, if you need inspiration of what to do, you can find it here. It's not just for tourists and conference goers.
Exactly.
You could just mosey on in here, say hello to Jason, grab a pamphlet, check out something you haven't been to, because most likely you haven't done everything.
Oh, yeah. We'll send you in the right direction. And in fact, we find a lot of people that live here stop into the visitor center and say, I didn't know we had all this to do in the community. And we help them find some of the hidden gems, and we help them find some things that are right out there in the open, but they drive past every day and they don't think to stop in.
Stop. Yeah.
Rar West is one of those famous places that people drive by all the time, but haven't taken the time to go in. And you really should, because there's inside the Rar West is hiding a beautiful collection of art by artists like Warhol and O'Keeffe and Picasso, and it's just always fun to go in there and search out those famous pieces of art and check out the rest of the collection as well.
I did not know that.
Look at that. So, another event for you out of your trusty pocketbook
I found
phone thing? I thought
Alright.
so.
I
See?
found
Oh, darn.
Come on.
There you go.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, you? You know
This
what
is
happens when we do that.
this is called Into the Woods, which I kind of like the woods. So, this is one of these places we rarely talk about,
Oh.
but it is in Manitowoc County. At least this much of it is. Guess what?
Chum.
No,
Oh.
no, I've learned my lesson. Keel.
Keel. Yeah,
they
we
have
like
keel.
keel. Yeah.
And so Into the Woods is going to be playing August 20th, 21st, 22nd, 28th, 29th at 7:30 p.m. And they got a 2:30 matinee on August 30th. And that is the Castle Theater, which is 210 Raider Heights in Kiel.
Nice.
Good.
Who knew?
It's fairly cheap too. I'll let you go to the website if you want to find out. We've got a list of the characters here now, so I'm very interested.
Maybe it's on the Manitowoc Visitors
For
Center.
instance, I'm going to throw it out. So the steward is Brandon Wheelie from Kiel.
Nice.
Brandon, go ahead.
You're giving a plug to Brandon.
Yeah, you can
Love
order
you,
tickets.
Brandon.
Order your tickets. Call 1-866-967-8167.
They even have an 800 number. Ish number.
If you call
He'll get you tickets and
We'll
I'll
throw
do
in
that.
an escort because he hasn't been to Kiel. I'm just kidding.
55 miles an hour.
49 out of 50 times I'm right. You haven't been there. Well, anything else then?
You know, that's probably.
That's it. Yeah, thank you so much for hosting us here. This was fantastic.
Come on out to the visitor center anytime you like, and that goes with the viewers as well. We're happy to help people not from town, or people from out of town, people from town, anybody looking for a good time.
Especially from Gary, Indiana.
That should be your new slogan instead of coast for a while.
We show people
Anybody for a good time.
for a good time call. Is that when I use our phone number?
Sorry.
686 3070.
You can get like little labels and stick them in the bathroom stalls and be like bathroom advertising. I'm sorry. It's awesome. It's good.
That'll be one of the things Ken edits out.
All right. Look at the day.
Here's my look of the day.
Ooh.
Nice.
Take that.
We'll take it.
Jason?
Oh, I have to follow that up with a look of the day.
Oh, yeah. He's smart. Look at that. Exploring. That's what it looks like. You're exploring for that kite. All right. Here's the look of the day.
Oh, snap hands. It's like yesterday's jazz. Oh, and she finished with jazz hands.